Oh, g'day Spurs fans, it's Paul the Hotspur hippie here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. And as you can tell, I'm really excited, yay, because the transfer window is now officially open. And I did Google, probably the dumbest question Google's had in a long time, is when's the January transfer window? It turns out it starts 1st of January, but it finishes on something like the 3rd of February at 11:30 p.m. So turns out it wasn't that dumb a question, I suppose. But I had a look on the transfer window done deals, and there's not a lot of people doing. I see Brighton's bought Gomez, but expecting to see nothing, all blank and just tumbleweeds blowing through the Tottenham Hotspur section. No, Yang Min-hyuk is officially ours. Welcome to Spurs, Yang Min-hyuk. Does that count? Are we counting that? I suppose we. I don't know. Depends what else we come in. What comes in. I don't know if that really takes the pressure off, because that was a done deal. It was only £3 million as well, so it's not like it's a whole hill of beans. As usual, if you search for Tottenham news at the moment, you will find us being linked to 500 million players. Whoa! Do you see that? I wonder if that was caught on video. I just got it was like the birds. Call Tippy Hedren. I'm in trouble. Well, that was like the red arrows flying over my head. That was pretty cool, actually. Loads of speculation linked to everyone under the sun. And I saw a quote by, there they go, they're going back to their tree. Sorry, you want Tottenham stuff, don't you? What was it? Old Fabrizio Romano, the ever so slightly tainted journalist, came out one of the vaguest quotes I've seen about Tottenham. He said something like, yeah, Tottenham might be, it's lorikeets. They're nice pretty birds, they are, very bright rainbow lorikeets. Anyway, vaguest quote, it was something like, well, Tottenham might be doing something, they might be getting 3, 4, I don't know. But yeah, I'm expecting 2. And even that, and I'm not counting Yang in that, and even that, I think I've resigned myself to nothing happening, because that way when it happens I'll be excited. There's one. God, what's going on? They're all going nuts. I think they're up to something. And where do we need these players on the pitch? It's hard to say where we don't need players, although it looks like Richie and Mikey Moore and Wilson Odebear are maybe getting close to being back in training. So, as I've been saying in the last few videos, it looks like January. I'm still not super hyped about our games in January, even though I say that, but I'm looking forward to the Newcastle game, because I think we'll win that one 3-0 for no real reason apart from a one-eyed Spurs fan. But what would I like to see? I would like to see a winger that can wing for sure. I know we got Yang and I know we got Wilson, but I want a winger. If one of those turns out to be a winger that can wing, that's all fine for me. I think Johnson, I don't know, man. I feel sorry for him. He is scoring goals, but as a winger, maybe he'll get there, maybe he won't. I don't know. But when I think of a winger, I think of someone like Chrissy Waddle that goes down the wing, foxes players, takes them on, gets the ball in the box, or scores themselves. In fact, Kulu does a better job, except he cuts inside a bit early, but he holds the ball up well. So a winger that... Whoa, what's going on here? So my disc is full. I will find out how this video goes. A winger that can wing, and I want a big grumpy bastard in midfield. Big grumpy bastard that when we go up the tunnel to play our next team, there's none of this hugging and Instagrams. I know Roy Keane comes across as a bit of a curmudgeon sometimes, but I really agree with him. I don't like all this friendliness that goes on, especially before a game. Look, if you are going to do it, and even then I'm not too keen on it as soon as the whistle goes, But if you are going to do the oh, how you going? Remember when you played with us? It's nice to see you again. Do it after the game. Looking at you, Sonny. Disappointing, man. Don't do that. I know it's all a bunch of millionaires playing each other, but I like to still see a bit of a competitive vibe about the place. So we got the kick-off against Newcastle. Hopefully we'll have signed 5 players by kick-off, and we can field a team, because I think we're getting close to being able to short. Because Destiny Doggy, he's going to be out for weeks. So probably another fullback would be nice, actually. Jed Spence is going to be bloody suspended, isn't he? Is he suspended? Is it this one he's suspended from? For? No, he was it? I can't even remember. Has he served this suspension anyway? We've only got one spare one, really. I'm not counting Serge, Reg the Octopus Regulon. A versatile fullback, but if I had to take my pick out of left and right, I'd go for a left back. As for a goalkeeper, I don't know about it. The other thing that's a possibility with this transfer window is because of the state we're in, and maybe we're just trying to replace injuries at the moment. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some loans with options to buy or maybe not at the end of the season, who knows. But I think that's okay to just get us out of a bind. But I do want to see 1 or 2 permanent additions to the team to make the first 11 better, not squad players. I want to make the first 11 better. Is that too much to ask? Enoch, Mr. Lewis, Mr. Levy, can we just do that? It's what they do at football clubs, you know. So we'll see how that goes. But the kickoff is 11:30 p.m. on Saturday night, so that's pretty good for me. I'll be able to watch that easy peasy and do a watch along. I missed the last game. I watched it, but I didn't do a watch along because I was just too tired. 2 games a week can be a bit much if I've got to work a load of hours. So all your super chats and watching the video helps me a lot. Helps me not feel so shit if I take a day off. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to seeing the non-transfers that we do. Hopefully, if we don't do much, hopefully no other team will do much. And then, as the season wears on, all the injuries will catch them up. Now, Leipzig are saying that they don't want to take Timo Werner back. I don't know if we've asked them. I mean, that seems to be a story that's going around. So he's around till the end of the year, and hey, he's stinking the place up a bit, let's be fair. What can you do? I think when Richarlison comes back, hopefully he'll come back for more than 20 seconds. But hey, in his 20 seconds on the pitch before he get injured again, he did a great assist. So one of them will help us out quite a lot. But just look after yourself, Richie, and all the players. I hope they recover well. And you know, they're all athletes. I think people are starting to blame Ange's training or system for the amount of injuries, and I don't know if there's anything in that because I haven't seen it happen to other teams he's managed. But at the end of the day, they're professional athletes that I would have thought, no matter, you know, what sport you're in at the top level, you are going to be pushing yourself up to the limit and just past it, and then recovering before you're going to be called into action. So, you know, I heard someone say hamstrings are happening because players are having to sprint. It's like, well, I mean, that's football, isn't it? You do have to sprint from time to time. If a sprint is giving you a hamstring injury, then, you know, maybe we need tougher players. I don't know what the answer is, but hey, it's all going to be silly madness with speculation now. I'll try and keep it on this channel to what's actually happening, because I can't be bothered keeping it up with all. And I don't know who players are that don't play for Tottenham anyway. I'm bloody useless at that. Loads of channels do a better job of that than me. That's their game, to whet your appetite for players that might be coming in or not. But for right now, I'm looking forward to seeing Yang Min Hyuk put on a Spurs shirt and seeing what that kid's got. And hopefully his reputation and being South Korea's Young Player of the Year means we've got a bit of a player that can play now and hang around a bit and get better. That'd be really great. The young player purchases we've been making haven't all been wonderful, and I don't know if Ange has got to do with them or not, like Ashley Phillips going straight out on loan. But Archie Gray and Lewis Bergvall, I think, are doing just fine. So if Yang is good enough, Hope to see him on the pitch. Anyway, till next time, folks. Peace and love. Peace and love, and come on, you Spurs. Watch out for birds as well. They're friendly birds. They're not magpies. They're all right. Ta-ta.